ex-attendant saw a manager doing it, to fool the council into thinking NCP were patrolling more beats than they actually were. That way, they'd avoid penalties under the contract.
If we were way behind and really short-staffed, he would sit in his office and click his handheld so it looked like the beats had been done.
We've gathered evidence that appears to show some parking attendants are logging streets as having been patrolled when they weren't.
Well, I'm not sure that ever happens, to be honest. If any complaint were made to us about an individual PA who was doing that kind of thing, or any manager who was doing that kind of thing, again, we'd investigate in the normal way.
Neil Heron has become a thorn in the side of the parking attendants. He's awkward. He asks too many questions. Here, he's introduced to our secret cameraman.
No, I'm not moving.
Right, walk here. Well, I've asked you, sir.
Yeah. You starting?
Yes. He's observing.
Now the senior parking attendant is taking secret pictures of him.
As PCM was being issued, the driver said, "No, I am not moving." I replied, "Well, I had to ask, sir."
You say why you bolted off? You know why?
Why?
And I'm standing behind Karen, I've got the camera over her shoulder like that.
Aye.
Like, I got one, and then he looked down, and as he looked down I went. Then he saw us, and that's when he went.
Aye.
Mr. Coatsworth, the manager who had a showdown with Neil Heron earlier, is gathering evidence.
Aye.
He wants everything documented, every incident with Neil Heron, every ticket he gets, every conversation, everything.
Yeah,
He says it is harassment. I'll get pictures of every day.
I've never really been threatened by him or like that.
I felt intimidated, right?
A little bit, because he came across as bold as brass.
Neil Heron is asking the questions because he thinks the law is wrongly drawn up. He says councils can't impose parking fines, only courts can do that. Tomorrow, for the first time, he's going up against the council on appeal.
They've never allowed me a chance to go to the adjudicator and bring all of this to their attention. They drop the case, drop the case, drop the case, cancel me tickets.
We asked the City Council for an interview. It declined. In a statement, it said, parking has been reviewed in the city and all appropriate action is being taken to ensure that the system remains lawful and enforceable, encourages the best use of parking spaces and keeps traffic flowing safely. It added that the council had acted transparently in making refunds in appropriate situations. The council and NCP are keen to show the public their act is a clean one. A senior NCP manager tells the staff what they're doing.
If you get any inquiries about the process, about the system, whether it be from journalists or members of the public or local campaigners like Mr. Heron, we need to be exceptionally careful about what we say. Be very discreet. The Sunderland Car still peddling the same level of reports on the issue.
I'll report them. It doesn't matter if it's local or national. It always seems to make myself being basically.
They discuss how Neil Heron spies on them.
Somebody's obviously telling them what line is not right. Sometimes he knows before we know.
He's got some sort of scanner which enables him to pick up our messages because I used to call him Citizen Smith.
Yeah.
And he picked that up.
pt3 knows everybody will want to be because
NCP are now trying to get more favourable treatment from the local media. After recent complaints, the council has also tried to reassure motorists. A director said, all parking attendants are fully trained, and the council would take a serious view about any discourtesy to the public in the course of their duties. The council might wish to pay special attention to what's coming next. It was filmed in the heart of Sunderland's Bangladeshi community. This is Hendon. People here believe some NCP attendants are targeting them because of their race. Tafazal witnessed it firsthand.
I saw them number of times. They hide in the corners. When you are inside, they quickly come and put the tickets in and they just go. They have a residence permit. They still put a ticket in.
So even if there's nothing wrong, you still get a ticket?
They still get a ticket in. They deliberately do it, you know.
What, because...
For two reasons, because of my colour and also to make money.
Our undercover filming backs his claims. The attendant who says he knifes tyres also likes racist jokes.
There's
teacher teaching a classroom.
Correct.
The teacher says, who said we will fight them on the beach and we will fight them on the sea? Packy stands up and says, that was Winston Churchill in 1940, miss.
Yeah.
And then from the back of the classroom, the voice says, off you black. And the teacher says, who said that? And a little white kid stood and says, Enoch Pell, 1965.
There were also racist comments about Hendon during a team briefing.
Known by all the Blackie Streets.
Blackie Streets. Will Calcutta.
When we were down Old Jen, Alan was on about going, oh, Packy Land. He went, you don't call it that, you call it Little India. No, I come from, you call it Packy Land.
Midras Street, Tandoori Terrace. Come Avenue. Come Avenue.
Oh, it's brilliant on it, eh, Aye.
Aye.
They describe being sly when ticketing in Hendon.
I got my first quad 30 on Churchill Street. You've got to be sly round down here.
Bang the jumpers in for that. They know for a fact you've logged them twice, didn't they?
The dirty gets around.
Garrett Long.
Stand in the street.
I have everything in my hand out, ready to just walk up the red print and put it on.
Remember our attendant who wanted 5 tickets before lunch? Here he wants to ticket a car because he believes the driver is Pakistani.
I've got a Blackie logged in Winifred Terrace. Now the permit's used. It was only for last year, but I give him an hour. He's still there after an hour, like. Oh, slap. I can't get around there, see if that Blackie's still there. I feel like a foreigner in your own country, you know what I mean? Just can't be.
The car's still there, so he stands around the corner to prepare the ticket. The residence permit is out of date.
There we are. Bit of perseverance, mate, we'll get one. Yeah? Yours, like? Say that, you want?
Yes, I know.
Yeah, well, you want to get a new one? There you go, Jackie. You'll be off, puppy. That's number 9, mate. It's not bad.
Again, we have some strong evidence which shows some staff behaving in a racist manner whilst on duty.
Really? Okay. Well, I'd be very interested to see that. I don't believe it, but if you've got something you can show me that would change my mind, fair enough. We've never, ever had any complaints in Sunderland about racism on behalf of our parking attendants.
But certainly if you were presented with the evidence when the programme goes out, you would take any action based on what the allegations are.
We'll certainly take a look at it, and if there's anything that we need to respond to, we will do.
In its statement, the City Council noted it had not been allowed to see the programme before transmission and had received no reports of the serious allegations the BBC is making. It was concerned that the allegations had been made without the Council being provided with any information to enable us to investigate them. If anyone had a complaint of racial harassment or discrimination, they should report it to NCP and to the Council to enable it to be investigated properly. NCP and the Council must operate a competent, fair and impartial parking system in Sunderland. That's the duty they accepted when police handed them responsibility for parking in the city. Evidence of racism, abuse and incompetence revealed by our investigation suggests this isn't just a problem of 1 or 2 bad apples, it's much bigger. It raises serious questions about the way the system was set up and managed in Sunderland.